Hello guys, welcome again to my channel. So today we're going to be doing something interesting today. So we are going to be, this is something you would have done already. We are going to be bringing this to life very shortly. So let's dive right into it. All right guys, so first thing we know to do is we first use Next.js. We're going to be using Next.js, and we're going to be running the installation of our Next.js. So we are using Next.js and Tailwind CSS. Then also we have our Google Antigravity here as well, which is going to be the editor we are going to be using because of the AI capabilities. All right, so let's get started by initiating our first project. So what you have to do is you have to do something you copy this, you go to tailwindcss.com, you go to the documentation. Then once you get to the documentation, you're going to see this by default. Then you go to framework guides, then you click on Next.js. Okay, then you copy this first line. Then once you're done copying the first line, you come here, then you paste it here. Then if you don't want it to be my project, you can call it vulte-x. Let me call my own Vault app. Okay, then you click on enter. Then this is going to wait a little while it installs the packages. Okay, so let us wait. You are going to see something very soon here. So this is installing currently, so let us just wait for it to begin. So in part of the illustrate installation is going to ask you some question. You should click on yes. Then I've clicked on yes. As you can see, it's installing now, and you're going to wait like I said. Then it's going to ask you, do you want to make use of React compiler? You can decide to say yes or no. Would you like to use Tailwind CSS? I said yes. Would you like to use code inside the SRC? Based on your choice, you can decide to say yes. Would you like to use import custom? Yes. Import custom, just click enter, then it's going to install it. As you can see, we now have the Vault app here. In your case, in case this is your first time, you can just click enter, 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 enter. It gives the best recommendation. So we're going to wait a little while this is on process. Meanwhile, while we are waiting for this, we are going to do something interesting. Um, Now we have these five different screens that we have. We have the home page, we have the product feature page, we have the pricing page, we have the creator dashboard page, we have the manifesto page. So what you are going to do to get this and replicate it quite well is you start from here and click on download. So you download them one by one. I've downloaded the first one. I click here, I click on download. I come here, I click on download. Inside the download, we are going to have, I'm going to open the download so you can see what it looks like. It's going to have the HTML file and the PNG format of this design. Okay, so I'm done downloading the whole file. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I check back if my installation is done. Okay, our installation is still in process. All right, let's go on with the other steps while the installation is in progress. All right, so remember I told you guys that we're going to download. Now I have downloaded everything's in my download bar. um all right, so like I said, this has the HTML codes inside of it. What you can do is simple. I can decide to do something like this. Easier for me. I can create a new folder and call it HTML codes. Then inside the HTML codes, I can open the first one, the first screen, and copy the code. I can see what is it here. I can open here to actually view it. Okay, this is what is inside here. I think this is the home page. All right, let me just close this. So that means the code, because everything is written as code. This is code. Remember, this is the first one. Then I'll come here inside HTML code. I'm going to put this here and say paste it here. Then I will rename this to home page. Home page. I'm going to rename this to home page. All right, rename to home page. I'm going to do the same thing for others. So, yeah, as you can see, this is still installing. What I want to do is I'm done with the HTML code, so I can copy the HTML codes here. Then I go to my document. This is AI class. I'm creating it inside the Vault app. Then I can come here and paste it here and call it HTML code. We are going to be needing it shortly. Okay. So, meanwhile, while all this is still going on, I can just go ahead to create. If you have a GitHub account, you need to create. Just go to github.com if you don't have one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to GitHub and I'm going to create a repository because you definitely want to host what you've built so that you can share with your friends and your family. So I'm going to click on new here, my new repository. I will call it vulte-x. Okay, you can give it in the description. This is a financial application. Okay. All right, then you scroll down, then you click on create repository. Leave every other thing default. You can decide to make it private or public, but since it's just for testing purpose, you can put it in public so that anybody can see your code. But if it is for a client, make sure to put it in private. So you click on create repository. So this is done. We have this. So we are going to leave this. We are coming back to it. We've created our repository. All right, let's go back to say now our app is done. Okay, now that is good. The next thing we need to do is to I can kill the terminal. I love killing the terminal. I don't know why. So the next thing we're going to do is this. You're going to type cd, then put a space bar, then press tab. Then you tap to vote app. That's one way to enter the directory. But I have a smarter way to enter this directory. What I love to do is this. You go to file here, click on open folder. Then this is AI class. Then I'll go to the vote app. So every time, because for every new instance, if you don't do this method, for every new instance that you have to always cd, else you'll be getting error. So now with this way now, I am fully inside of the whole thing. And before I go ahead, I can just simply quickly initialize my git. So I can just copy this code here. You don't need to cram anything. GitHub will give you by default. So I come here, I open the terminal, I do something, I paste it, git init, I press enter. Then the next code is git add a period. Then this is done. Then the next thing we want to do, this is git add dot. You might do readme as the case may be. Then the next thing you copy this third line. Yeah, then I copy it. I come here and paste this, enter. Now I'm done. Then this last three code, you can just copy the whole thing and paste it here and click enter. So what this does is once this is synchronized, you're going to see this here. All right, this means we have successfully connected this to GitHub. You are going to see that by seeing the main here. All right. So, guys, we've set up our GitHub, so which means anytime we push here, it goes directly to the server. All right, let us begin the build. So to begin the build, um, first you can run npm run dev to be sure everything is working properly. Npm run dev is the command that you will type in your terminal to bring to view your application, yeah, to view your website or your application as the case may be. So I've typed it and it's going to bring it out. You're just going to wait for a short time and it's going to bring it out. All right, it has started. I'm going to click here. You can over on this. You can copy this by hovering on it and doing Control C. Then you can over on it and press the Control button on your keyboard and press Enter. This opens in your browser and you're going to see your web page come live. The reason why we have to do this is because you need to ensure that everything is in order before you proceed to build. If everything is not in order, you might have a problem. So it's always good to do this first step. You need to check first if everything is live first. Okay? So we're gonna wait for a short while the whole thing load. If you are curious to see what is happening, it's currently compiling at the moment. So when it's done compiling, it's going to bring it up. All right. So let's wait. Okay. Now can you see this is how the default looks like? Ensure that your default is looking like this. Okay. If you can see this, then you're on the right track. All right, guys, then let's go straight to our build. Now that we have successfully completed this, I can just press Ctrl J. If you are using MacBook, it's Command J to bring this down. Now let's begin the work. All right, so I'm just going to prompt it here. I'm going to say I have, let me make this bigger so you guys can see. Remember, you are just coding with AI, so always be free. I know some of you say you are not good with prompting, and that is why I'm going to prompt this like a very easy way, like just a random person, the way you are prompted it. That's how I'm going to prompt it. So I'm not going to be putting the highly professional way, but I'm just going to prompt it easy. And this shows you how efficient this AI tool is. So I'm going to start by saying I have some pages in the HTML, or let me say, better as I can say, check the HTML codes folder. It contains the HTML plus CSS codes of the pages I want you to implement. So I want you to convert, remember, we are convert these pages to Next.js. Remember, we're using Next.js, right? Okay, Next.js pages, and also link all the pages together. Then press enter. Now, once you press enter, what happens next is, you see how easy it is. I just said you should check the HTML code, then it's going to run, it's going to ask you for some things, then I'm going to accept, because it's going to be asking you questions along the way, and you're going to be clicking on accept. Then once it sees it, you will see all the files that is inside there. One fun thing about it is we have the planning method, we have different mode, I usually like the planning mode because with the planning mode, I get to do things, see everything he wants to do before moving forward. Okay, so that's why the planning mode is recommended. Now, after I've done accepting everything that it brings, you just click, keep on clicking accept, accept, accept. Then it's going to think, it's going to check everything. So right now we're in the thinking stage. It's going to think. Then the next thing is going to come up with an implementation file, implementation.md, where it will tell you what it wants to do. This time around, I'm giving it all in. Yeah. So it started because it's just normal HTML and CSS. So it's just going to begin itself. But if you are to be building normal apps, sometimes it asks you the question. All right. So now we're just going to sit back, right, and allow the AI to do its thing. I'm not touching anything. As you can see, it is the AI that is working autonomously itself. So it's going to do the thinking, it's going to do the verification. But one thing you need to do is you need to be there, standby to keep accepting. Because if you don't accept, it's going to hook and the process. So you need to constantly keep accepting. It's going to be asking you question, should you do this? You click accept, accept, accept. Okay, because it does not want to do anything. That's one amazing feature, all thanks to Google for this thing. That way, the AI don't just do something out of context. Maybe you have your own plan of what you want to do, and AI just went a while or just go on its own page. But this time around, that doesn't happen because for every steps, it will always ask you, I want to do this, should I? Then you will tell it accept, which means proceed. Okay? So that's one fun thing about the whole thing. So I'm going to pause now and allow you to do your stuff. This is just what it's going to be doing. And we're going to be back shortly when it's done. But basically, it's just going to be doing this, asking for question. I'll just be clicking accept, 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 accept. All right, guys. All right. So yeah, let's wait a little wait. Still in the process. I know many of you might want to ask, what if it runs into an error? Don't worry, if it runs into an error, it will fix the error itself. Is autonomous. All you just need to do is just stay with it. You can be doing anything, you can be pressing your phone, just just be checking in. Okay, what did they ask again? Just click on accept. In short, you can literally ask your friend or your daughter or your son to just be there. Just click accept. It's not rocket science, it's very easy. So it's going to check it. It's going to think, as you can see, it's thinking. So it's going to be thinking along the way. It will think first, it will generate the code, it will think first, it will generate the code. That's one amazing thing about this whole thing. So let us wait. Just here waiting for it to be done. And yes, for those of you that want to ask, will it be responsive? Yes, it's going to be responsive. I'm going to demo that to you. I didn't even ask it to make it responsive, but the AI is smart enough to know that he has to make everything fit in all devices, so you don't have to waste your time trying to like ask it to do that for you. Let me know what you think in the comment section about how amazing AI could be. So let's just wait while it's doing its own thing. Now, as you can see, it is done. Then the next thing itself is going to ask you that it wants to run npm run build. This is an important thing, an important part of the process, because with this npm run build, it gets to build the whole thing before you publish it. Because the thing is, if I should send this code to GitHub, which we will soon do, without running this npm build, the build might fail, right? The build might fail. So this is the way you get to verify things. So in case there's any error, you don't have to worry yourself. If it encounters any error in the build process, it's going to fix it itself until it's done. It's done. So you don't have to worry yourself. You don't need to be a genius or you need to be a computer science major to be able to do this. It all handles the whole thing itself. So It's generating, it's checking to ensure that the build is successful. If the build is successful, then we go ahead to test run our application. And one fun part is it has its own terminal. Aside from the general terminal, it has its own terminal where you get to do his own stuff. So this is really amazing. This is amazing and cool stuff. So it's waiting for the build to be done to see in case of any errors. So you don't have to panic. Oh, what if I run into error? What if something happen? Don't worry. The AI is powerful enough to handle everything. Okay. So let's just wait. From what I'm seeing now, I think everything is okay. All right. We are good. We are good. We are good. All right. Then we are good. Um, Now that the build is done, if it encounters anything, it's going to check it. So it's just doing its final check and thinking. All right. Let me wait for it to be done to tell me that it's completely done. Once it's completely done, from the build, you realize some things. That's what it's trying to do right now. So let me just wait a little bit. I intentionally didn't skip this part of the video because most of the time, many people watch tutorial video and they skip the challenges or something. So that's why I'm putting this down so you guys can see. So once it's done, I can click on accept all. Then we are good. It's done with the whole thing, and has given me the summary of what it has done. So now let's proceed to check it. Who is excited? All right, so let's go and see. Can you see now? We now have our page. I think this is in dark mode. This is in dark mode. Let me see. We have our features page. I think my system is in dark mode. But to test this, I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to bring it here. I should have a light mode here. Oh, then it uses the dark mode to actually do it. Okay, that's fine. I can ask it to make it dark and light mode, but that one will be in my next video. But yeah, we have our page. We have the pricing page that is done for us. This is the pricing page, just like we have it. The only difference is this is in dark mode and the design is in light mode. But yeah, we have it. We have our first version. I know some of you might say no, you want it to be in light mode, so let's quickly fix that up. You can say something like this: I noticed the design is in dark mode, which means the background is dark. I want light mode, which means white or light background. Please effect these changes for me. And I click on enter. I know many people, some people left me cool with it, but some people are not cool with it. They like it. So cases like this might happen. I'm happy this is happening. This recording of this video. So we are going to change that by using prompt, and that is why you should keep watching my channel because yeah, I'm going to be showing you how everything is happening as it's happening, but the challenges, but the issues and everything, you are going to be seeing it right here live. All right, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. So let's wait for it to be done with that. Like I told you, you don't need to stress yourself. It's going to handle the whole thing. It's going to check the whole thing and change the thing. It's very intelligent. It's a smart guy. All right. So let's just wait for it to do its thing, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, it is done. Let me go and check it out now. Let's go and check it out right now. Can you see now it's back in the light mode? Like I told you, all this thing are very easy. All you just need to do is, okay, don't like it dark? Okay, guy, make it light. Can you see automatically it added this interesting thing? You can click on get started, which takes you to the pricing page. Everything, the animation on click. Can you see everything is here? Um, we have the login, which takes you to the dashboard. So let's wait. This is how the dashboard looks like. As you can see, this is interesting. All right, so let me go back. We have the features page, banking without borders. Can you see banking without borders just like we have it here? Everything we have here is perfectly pixel perfect implemented here. So guys, now that we are done with this, the next thing we need to do is, or the next question you ask, Daniel, now we are done with this, we need to make this live. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is come here, you're going to see this. Then in case you don't know what to comment, no problem, just click on generate. This is going to generate it for you. Like I told you, I'm going to do this from the non-technical part of things, so make it for anyone, irrespective of your background, to be able to follow along. Then I click on commit.